Hey everybody, welcome back to another Universe Jarvis video. This is actually probably a record. I think so far this week I've done, this video 5? I mean, amazing, right? Trying to be better, trying to do better, part of life. Anyway, let's jump into something that I do a lot of, showing you guys different products. And you know I'm a bag man, I'm a crazy bag man, so love my bags. And I have a little bit of a treat at the end of this, something different, something that I've done before, so it's not that different. So I was actually out and about and I found a Sprayground bag that I have never seen before. Couldn't even find it on their website, so I'm still kind of trying to figure out what the deal is with this. And I was actually in Champ Sports, so Champs and Foot Locker, they're all kind of like the same company. And then there's a third one. So just different names and, you know, anyway, kind of like a Gap Trends thing. You got Gap, Banana Republic, and Old Navy, or excuse me, let me do them in order. Old Navy, Gap, Banana Republic. So the 3 tiers of stores as far as level of clothes and prices. Anyway, I'm rambling. So this is the bag, and it's the Mama something. I don't really know where Mama comes from. I'll actually have the actual name in the title of the video. So they did a play on the Sharks in Paris theme, and it's probably a little hard to see. Maybe not. You can kind of see the checks throughout, and then of course they did the money pattern and it's green, so it's actually pretty neat to see this, and you can see the pattern down there on the shark mouth, which is pretty awesome. That's the inside, standard Sprayground. And it looks pretty much like all of them. And this is the vegan leather. And I actually think they started calling these bags that they do with the leather the deluxe. So same pockets. I'm trying to find a little hidey hole. There it is. So it's on the back. And honestly, I don't think I ever even really use these on these bags. They still put the card in there? Yeah, they do. Found the stash pocket. But well, that was pretty nice. I mean, it's not bad. I think they really, honestly, should have done a whole set with this, and I'm still kind of stumped and trying to figure out kind of where this came from. It could have been a European drop. That's entirely possible. But if they did a duffel in this, and then maybe a toiletry bag, that would be pretty nice. So maybe they will. Maybe they were testing. I mean, I don't know how it got over here. I mean, it looks just like, I mean, your bag's just money. Like, look at that. That's pretty nice. So this goes out to one of the commenters. I think I commented in one of the videos you wanted to see a, what was it, the too heavy backpack, but that one was out of stock. So this is trying to make up for that since I didn't order it fast enough. And it kind of sucked because I actually wanted the Rip Me Open bag. I thought it was pretty nice, but I kept going back and forth and didn't get it in time. So, I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes you miss out on this stuff. It happens. But, found another cool one. So this actually came from out of Finish Line. They actually have these really nice, like, shopping bags. Like, this is like you can wear this thing. This probably won't work. This is pretty intense. So I went in there on the hunt for, and the price on this was $80, by the way, which is typically the price on these, the vegan leather ones. So, it's on the hunt for my other half for one of these guys. I actually did another video with the little small bail bags from Vans. But I found this Nike one, and it's a Nike Air Max one, and it's actually slightly bigger, but the concept's the same, the way that it's made. You got your nice crap. This is actually kind of made a little bit better. Well, I won't say better, it's just bigger. You've got kind of the more heavy-duty little clip-ons here. And they actually did the Nike logo there on the side. And so you've got plenty of space, and this retails for $25 in there, which is pretty standard for these, but you've got a little bit more space. It's a little bit bigger, in fact, kind of a size comparison. So this is the Vans one, and this is this one. It's a lot bigger. Although I really am loving this little bag, to be 100% honest. It's great for me during the week. when I don't need to have everything but the kitchen sink. And honestly, this is probably going to start being my weekends too, not carrying the bigger one. Just some flexibility, because this is a lot easier just to take it, you know, put it on, just kind of have it, you know, hanging off to my side. You can get into it pretty easily. The other one I have to kind of sling it around, go in it. But I carry too much stuff, so this is going to train me. I can probably find a little small hand sanitizer. The only thing I can't fit in here is my checkbook. So I'm trying to have a solution to that. I got these little, what are they called? They're like these little small journal type things, so I can probably fit that in there. But, you know, I'm already getting pretty heavy, so I'm going to have to work on that. But, like I said, this one's from other half, so it's a pretty cool bag. I'll take that strap off and put it back down in there. But, you know, we're in the bags. We're about the bags. We like the bags, right? We also resell the bags, so I'll include the link to the eBay store. I actually have a website. My goal this weekend is to get it live, and once it's live, I'm going to let you guys know. There will be a lot of stuff up there for sure. I make custom jewelry, so I'll be able to take requests, that sort of thing. I also do shirts. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. But I'm such a perfectionist. I think probably 2 months ago at this point, I did all the stuff, and I've kind of just been sitting there because I have to get out of my head and just go ahead and get this thing rocking and rolling, right? So last item. It's been a while since I did one of these. So I don't know if you guys can see. So Decker's brand, which guess what brand that I like falls up under Decker's? UGG. So they open the closet. So I do honestly recommend, if you're not already signed up and if you're into UGGs, because we don't really have a retail store here. I think the only one that I know of was in Atlanta, and other stores sell them but don't have an actual UGG store, and then of course they're out in California. There was this pair of shoes that I've been looking at for a while when they first came out. I really like the colors, and it's kind of a take on the CA 805, which I have three pairs of. I had to stop getting them because it's like I'm gonna have all these shoes, and honestly I wear those more than, like, I've got my Air Maxes, and there's a couple of Air Maxes I haven't even worn yet because I made the mistake of wearing a really cool pair one time, wore them into I think I had inserts in them, and it was just a mess. Like, I think I ended up messing with the nerve in my foot. Nikes, me and Nikes, we kind of have a hit or miss relationship. Although I do like the Air Maxes and they're comfortable, I didn't need all those insoles and all that extra crap inside of them. I am hopefully going to get a pair of Huaraches at some point. I don't want to pay the price that what they cost, and honestly the ones that are out right now, I don't really like the way they look, but I guess that's kind of the thing with them. Like, most of them are white. They have like a solid black pair, but then I'm like, I don't know. I mean, maybe the solid black ones might be the way to go because there might be a little bit more versatility in wearing those. I definitely don't want anything that's like solid white. So maybe I'll think about the black pair. That might be the way to go, honestly. I just feel like they're not, don't have a bunch of personality, and I tend to like at least a pop of color. But I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. I'll figure it out. But I definitely plan on getting a pair, and I'll debut them here first. So let's get into this box. It actually tells me do not accept if tape appears resealed. Contact shipper immediately. Actually, I never paid any attention before. So the tape looks intact. I had one time I ordered something and somehow it got missing in Greensboro, which really pissed me off. I think somebody knew what it was and claimed it because it was around the holidays. Open this up. Close this and not cut myself. Bam. Alright, what do we got here? So, there's a box. Actually, probably should have put on a sock to try these on. So I did my normal sizing because Uggs, I've struggled trying to figure out what size I wear in these. They do have sizes in a lot of the sneakers, but their boots they don't do half sizes in. So with the boots, I end up having to go with a 9 because the 10's too big. And, so I'm in the middle. It's a 9.5, 10 depending on the color shoe. So this is the Westsider Low Weather sneaker, meaning they've put leather in there, made it a little weather resistant. I will say their stuff is pretty great. I have a pair of like Chukkas. To me, they're going to be more winter, and I wore them. Things got soaking wet, but they were completely fine. My foot was dry. Like, I mean, it was a downpour that particular day. but they're more of a winter shoe. So let's get into the box here. So I've got my little already kind of, this talks about the warranty and the different soles. It's pretty much in every single box. So I guess they sit 2 different pairs of shoelaces, which is kind of exciting. So I can change up if I wanted to. So here it is. I freaking love the way this shoe looks. It looks a lot like the CA805, but then they changed the bottom. Now, I will tell you, they're Uggs, and they're actually kind of ugly, but there's just something about that I enjoy, because they give me this retro vibe, which is pretty nice. They didn't do the Tasman braid on these, though, because normally on the back there's the Tasman braid, almost like the C805, so they basically revamped the shoe a little bit, I guess. The treading is a little bit different on these, but I love these colors. It's very spring, summer, I guess, is really when this came out, but I'm gonna rock them as much as I possibly can. These are great. They actually seem like they got a little bit more grippy stuff down there on the bottom. So I actually should, let's do this, because I'm gonna try these on live. Let me go grab a pair of socks, be right back, and I'm gonna try these on. Hang on. Ran to get back. So I usually do a no-show slop. These are a pair of thieves, I think, from out of Target. So I'm gonna try on this right one. I want to see how they fit. And it's got this cool little thing. They have waterproof features, so that's nice. It means I can, if I'm out in the rain or something like that, I don't necessarily have to worry about my foot getting soaked. And I actually see that that's almost like a Cordura type material, and then of course the leather. Still probably should protect them. Oh, the inside's the pink. So they kind of gave you a taste of the pink on the eyelets, and definitely on the inside. So let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, these are fine. These are gonna be great. They are a lot like what I'm used to. And actually, I probably could have even sized down, but check that out. Let's see. These are great. And these are also cool because they do give you some lift. Oh, and I just noticed they've got some little reflective panels in them. They're hard to see, but they've got little reflective panels right there, so that's a nice touch. Actually, I think that might be reflected the word up on the inside there. So super excited about these. These will get more on this weekend. That's for sure. If I could wear them to work, I would. So, like I said, they're really funny looking shoes, but they're super comfy, and that's honestly what matters. I'm 38, I'm going to be 40 in 2 years, and I notice now my foot prefers a certain type of shoe, so pretty excited about these. These are great. And they have some other color variations, but there's just something about these colors that are like absolutely amazing. Makes me think of Easter eggs and things like that. And actually, I could rock them right now because of the shirt that I have on. Anyway, that's all I got. Thanks for tuning into this video. There's going to be more to come. I plan on probably some of my collections, kind of pulling things out, putting things together, kind of walking through some things, and hopefully I'm going to get to the point that I can actually kind of start putting outfits together live. That's probably going to involve some video editing. But, you know, one step at a time, right? Do not forget to hit the subscribe button below, thumbs up, and comment. I like having conversations with you guys. And as always, I appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for helping people, telling people about things, and kind of sharing my passions. Until next time, Universe Jarvis out.